Hello, people. It's me, Danny Graham. Welcome back to my show. And today I'm going to talk to you about a topic that I heard about earlier today. And I did a little bit of research. I just want to get your input on it. And just want to bring the information to you. Now, as we know, Kevin Feige, the Marvel Universe, I think they, after watching Dark Phoenix, which has had a very bad showing, did not make that much on opening weekend. I think it dropped down. I think it's number 5 or 6 this week in the box office. Kevin Feige, it's my understanding, and some of you may or may not know, he kind of wants to shelf the X-Men because they feel like the X-Men have been done too much. He wasn't going to let a little bit of time pass so they can get good stories, get good directors in, and come back in maybe 5 or 6 years in Phase 5 and do an X-Men story. Now, I'm thinking that one of the best way they can introduce the X-Men back into the MCU is, of course, through Black Panther 2. Black Panther 2 is basically, in my opinion, what I would have as the end scene credit, T'Challa meeting up with Storm. Because, in the comic book world, T'Challa and Storm got married at one point. There's a love interest. So that's how I would bring it back. I maybe will do Black Panther 2 maybe in about 3 years, and then do the end credit scene, or even introduce her maybe in the third act of the movie. And then what I would do is at Phase 5, at that point, I would bring in a Black Panther and X-Men movie. That's what I would do. Just my thought, just my suggestion. Now, today what I want to talk to you about is the Wolverine. Because of course, Jack Hugman is not going to play Wolverine anymore. So who would be a viable replacement? Well, I'm hearing today that Jason Momoa is showing interest and has said at a recent Comic-Con that he would like to play Wolverine because he's grown up with Hugh Jackman. He liked the character. He thinks he would fit in perfectly. I personally think he would be awesome. But of course, there's some people saying that he's too tall because he's even taller than Hugh Jackman. In the comic book, Wolverine is about 5'4". They're saying that Hugh Jackman was able to pull it off for the last 15, 20 years he played Wolverine, but Jason Momoa would be just too tall. Some of the stories I've read is that Jason Momoa would be a good Sabretooth, which I agree he would be, but I would definitely like him as Wolverine. Now, there was a big question as well: how could he be Aquaman and then play Wolverine? He's Aquaman in the DCU universe, but then Wolverine in the MCU universe. Well, I did some research, and there is nothing against the law for an actor playing two different parts. It's just like any other movie. It just happened to be a comic book movie, which we comic book fanatics think that, okay, once this player is in this position, he can't do another comic book character. That's not true, because if you know, Captain America, played by Chris Evans, was a Human Torch first, then he became Captain America and knocked that out of the park. So there's nothing legal binding or holding Jason Momoa from playing Aquaman and also playing Wolverine should that happen. And I think unless he's locked in on a 4 or 5 year movie extension with Aquaman, that he will have a fair game at playing it if the MCU desires to have him, because basically he has a look, in my opinion. He's going to get the female audience that love Jason Momoa into the seats. And at the end of the day, it's all about money. Marvel wants to make money. They're going to make money by putting butts in the seat. And Jason Momoa, just being in that movie alone, is going to put female butts in the seat. Plain and simple. This is just, like I said, a story that I heard on the internet today. I was watching the John Campea show. It was one of his main topics today. And I just wanted to, and I thought it was a very interesting topic. And I want to get your opinion on it and your views on it. Tell me what you think. Will Jason Momoa make a good Wolverine? Do you think he would? Or should he make an even better Sabretooth? I think he'd be awesome as Wolverine. With all the special effects they got, they maybe can even make him look shorter. I don't know. I don't know of any actor off the top of my head if they're trying to get exactly cartoon-like to play Wolverine, because I don't know any 5'3" actors that has the gruff or the chops to play Wolverine or that look without it being computer generated. You don't have to necessarily be everything by the book. Just like if you watch Daredevil, where Ben Affleck played Daredevil, the Kingpin in the comic book is a big, burly, strong white man Michael Clark Duncan played him. I thought he was excellent as the Kingpin, and of course he's black. He's no longer with us, but I thought he knocked it out of the park. Just because the comic book says you have to be one color or one sex doesn't necessarily mean that it can be seen in a different point of view using a different sex or a different nationality. Just my opinion. So again, as always, I just want to ask you to please leave any comments. Please give me a thumbs up. Please continue viewing and subscribing to my channels. All of your subscriptions, all your comments, all your thumbs up are definitely appreciated and needed and wanted by me. So I'm asking you to please continue to do that. Please continue to support me. As always, I end all of my shows. I'm going to say these two things is be safe, be cool, and as always, peace.